What's up everybody and welcome to another episode of Viking in the Jungle. My name is Eric the Viking and this is the jungle. Alright, so today's mission is twofold. One, a few weeks ago I took a whole lot of mahogany babies out of Steven's land because his trees were planting itself forward and he didn't want to have those mahoganies. So I took it upon myself to put them in a pot, let them grow a little bit in their pot, and then now I'm taking them to my land to give them a new home. So the first thing is planting those things here at the baseline, at the entrance of my land. This is where I want to have the hardwood forest, basically, which is so funny to think about because they'll take so long to grow, but we planned for the future. So that's the first plan, and then the second plan is I'm getting ready to start building my first deck, which is extremely exciting for me, but before I do that I need to know what the ground will be like a meter down, so that's 3 foot down, so that I know what kind of foundation that I'm gonna build up there. So without further ado, let's get it planting. Mahoganies, baby! The soil that I have here for the mahoganies, it's kind of the same type soil, so that's really good. It holds moisture really well, so I'm very positive that these mahoganies will survive, especially with the type of love I give them. I want to even out the ground a little bit, but then also definitely make the ground loose so that the roots have an easy path of growing. Oh wow, that just falls apart. I did not expect that at all. Guess I just have to pay attention when planting it, but really, it's probably a good thing that everything falls apart. That way, it doesn't have to grow through too much solidity. Feels like, really feels like good soil. Really feels like good soil. Then again, I'm no expert, so we'll see. Now I learned from Steven that although it's nice to have like soil that falls apart, when you plant the trees you don't want it to be there to be too much air in between because well, it's not that fungi will grow. It's I think I believe the roots can become moldy, and the plant can catch a disease that way. Now remember everyone, I'm just a year into this journey. I have really no idea what I'm talking about. I am just trying things out and see how it goes. So really, it's important to first get through this first layer of roots of the grass. Everything, the topsoil is really compact. A good idea to first get rid of the grass like that. It's really good to see how alive the soil is here. I've definitely seen different soil on this island, so.
Look at that. That's one thick ass worm.
Okay, I think that went well. All right, we're down to the last 3 mahogany trees, and what I wanted to show you is that, I don't know if you can see it right now, but yeah, kinda, that is the lowest part of the land, and this is where I knew that the water would flow, and I can notice it right now when I'm digging in. It's much easier to dig. The soil is super moist, so I think that tree will do it best. We'll see. Oh, that's a poisonous animal. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is this soil.
Now the soil is just beautiful. This is the soil of the land itself, and look at this. It just falls apart. Beautiful.
Alrighto, that one is good and happy. Now the next thing is to grab a lot of grass and put it around the base of the plant so that the moist stays nice and around the plant and that the soil doesn't dry up. So that's the next step. This was the last mahogany to plant. On to step number 2. Great thing about me having letting the grass grow is that I can now use the grass for perfect mulch around the tree, which that is the next step. So let's do that. I've heard multiple times from people that I trust that you don't want the mulch to touch the base of the plant. I don't think that's necessary for all plants, but just to stay safe. This way, there's nothing touching the base that could give mold to the base of the plant. That's just what I've been told, so I just do it. And it also makes sure, to me, it makes sure that I can see that there's nothing limiting the growth of the plant. So, yeah, I like that practice. So this much layer of mold, so mulch, and I think that's good. Nice and happy. Right, all the mahoganies are planted. They are mulched and they're watered, and all of them look happy. So sometimes I see a plant immediately respond the moment that it gets transplanted, but right now they still look happy. So we'll see. By the way, as I'm taking a break here, there's someone I'd like you to meet, and his name is Opie. Meet Opie. Opie is a Chevy Avalanche, and I'm renting Opie, and he's been super reliable to taking me to the land. I'm noticing that I again did not take enough water. It's amazing how much you can sweat on this land, so I hope I'll be... just need to get this done, and then I can go take a dip in the river. So we're here at the spot where I'm going to be, where I'm planning to build the first deck, which is a hexagon wooden deck on concrete poles. And yeah, I'm just curious what I'm gonna find in the soil. So the poles that I was thinking of, they would go about 1 meter in the ground. And yeah, it's not much to it actually. I just need to dig, so let's get it going. First layer you have is this black soil, which is very, oh, you can see it just falls apart. And then down there is really more clay. This does not fall, well, falls apart less easily. Let's put it like that. It's not full on clay though. And I'm not sure if it is clay. I'm not entirely, it should be loam, but I'm not sure what exactly loam is. So maybe this is it. If you know, it's kind of like red, brown, red brownish. Feels like clay, but if you know, please let me know in the comments, and also let me know its features. One of its features is that it sticks. It's definitely more compact over there where I am right now, which is weird. It really gets red right now, just like my head. I don't know if you could notice, but I'm starting to have a hard time over here. Out in the sun, digging away, planted 10 trees. And I'm out of water, drinking water. And there's still a couple of things that I need to grab from the konuku, from the forest. And then I want to go take a dip in the river. So yeah, this is really good to experience what it's like to be working on the land. It's really warm. Not the easiest, but it's a good challenge. I really enjoy it, really enjoy it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Viking in the Jungle. I'm gonna dig this hole tomorrow a little further, but I don't think anything's gonna change. It's clay loam type soil, and I do need to do a little bit more research on what it is. But yeah, all in all, I think successful mission. I'm excited to see how the plants are gonna grow, how the mahoganies are gonna grow, and very excited to start the deck very soon. Now, one thing I'm extremely grateful for, especially after a day of work, is this ongoing, flowing, refreshing river. Looks a little bit brown right now, but I guarantee you it's refreshing. It's been brown because it's been raining a lot, but that doesn't matter at all. It feels great. So thanks for watching Viking in the Jungle, and I'll see you in the next one.